Today we get to talk about one of my favorite record pools, Clubkillers. Clubkillers is a DJ record pool that caters to, as the name implies, club-style music. Clubkillers is known in the DJ community as a source for music and remixes, often providing a platform for DJ music pools, remixes, edits, and other resources available to DJs in crafting the music sets. One of the biggest things I'm going to talk about in this video are the editors that are tied to Clubkillers and the impressive catalog they've produced over the years. Not to mention, Clubkillers hosts one of the most renowned DJ mixing podcasts in the world with over 500 podcast mixes and counting. You're going to get inspired by some of the best club DJs out there around the globe. So without further ado, let's dive in. To start off, the website is easy on the eyes. And although they aren't the most stylish of the record pools I've reviewed, what they lack in fashion, they make up for in execution. After registering for their site and subscribing to their $40 a month subscription premium, you're welcomed to their landing page. From there, you can go to multiple options including their store, blog, DJ mixes, bookings, careers, and lastly, their MP3 pool. You're going to love to see some of their merch, blogs, and other sections once becoming a member, especially where I feel they do a great job in helping the DJ culture. Even I gotta say, I gotta order a couple of their swag items because it is pretty dope. But for this video, we're primarily focusing on its MP3 pool. Once choosing the MP3 section, you're welcomed by their homepage. On the top, you have a toolbar that gives you options to view the homepage, new releases, music charts, genres, express downloads, curated spotlights, and their store. Directly underneath is their search bar, allowing you to quickly find specific tracks you're looking for. To the right of the search bar is their advanced search mode, which we'll show in a little bit. The homepage is then designed with some of the highlighted curated crates, Clubkiller exclusive tracks, and trending tracks. The trending tracks on the right side are determined by the amount of downloads being made within a small amount of time, most likely within a week or so. They're primarily new tracks that have been tried and tested to be hits when played. You'll tend to find a lot of party starters, redrums, acapella intros and outros, and other energy booster remixes on this list. Now, let's dive into What's New section, which is their new releases page. Like most record pools, new tracks are added daily, and you can do some track digging from here. You can preview each track by simply clicking on the song bar, and it will provide a sound bar to listen to the selected track. Underneath the preview, you'll see what versions are available to download. If you'd like to save all versions of this track, you can click the down arrow on the top right corner of the track preview, and it will save everything in a single zip file. If you decide to download each track individually, you will have a 320 kilobyte per second MP3 file sent to your downloads folder. If you'd like to bulk download your selections, add the track to your crate by clicking on the crate icon on the far right. This will hold your track in the queue until you are ready to download. One of my most favorite and mostly used tools on Clubkillers is their advanced search section. It's a filtration system that favors genre building and then following the parameters you set to find the curated playlists for your liking. You can filter with multiple genres and subgenres by simply clicking on the tab next to the label. After choosing your genres, you can arrange a BPM range and even a key if needed. Although this may seem simple and standard, it's incredibly powerful. I use this more than any other option in Clubkillers, giving me a run on the music I know I need to download quickly. I found some really incredible and useful tracks in this process that have really separated my DJ sets from most of my other DJ friends and colleagues. Now let's go over to the charts section. When you hover over the charts option, a drop-down menu will reveal itself, giving you the option to see ranked tracks by genre, what's trending weekly, and the monthly top 20. When choosing the genre section, it'll show you the top 5 tracks of each genre that have been downloaded in the last 7 days, which is on the left side of the screen, and 30 days, which is on the right side of the screen. If you decide to click on the View More option on either side, it'll take you to that genre's top 30 tracks of both the last 7 days and the last 30 days. Now this can be very useful for those of you who are looking to bulk download trending tracks without having to do weekly tracking, especially if you guys procrastinate like a lot of other DJs I know. Now, weekly trending shows the top 20 tracks that are being downloaded within the last week. You could also view previous week's track choices. This could be a combination of remixes, edits, exclusives, and originals. So be sure to check in on this to make sure you're not missing anything important. The monthly top 20 is similar to the weekly trending, except it's curated by the top downloads of the previous month. Like the weekly trending page, you can see previous month's top tracks and play catch up if needed. The next section is the genres tab. It's pretty self-explanatory as it will label all the different genres that Clubkillers has to offer. Bear in mind that there are a ton of subcategories as well, and you need to be sure you test around the genres you're looking for. Some of the more surprising but incredibly useful categories are the situational or event type categories, such as their wedding or holiday genres. And although Clubkillers is primarily created and operated by club DJs, you'll find tons of useful stuff for mobile and private event work. The next tool I want to talk about is a complete game changer for me. This is a unique option that I've seen only from Clubkillers, and I gotta tell you, it creates a huge advantage for me. This is the express download option. Here, you can download the most downloaded tracks from a specific time frame. It will download 15 tracks at a time and do it for you within seconds. First, you input the date of the tracks you want to download from. I typically like to stay within a week's time frame. Next, I'll choose a genre or category, followed by the version I'd like to download. I typically stick with intro clean as I'm mainly a private event DJ. Then I'll download the most downloaded option, and within a minute or two, a zip folder with all of those tracks will be in your downloads folder. When I first came across this, I was floored, okay? This is such a powerful tool that allows me to bulk download important tracks fast and effortlessly. It allows me to keep up with music without dedicating hours to finding tracks myself. Obviously, I'm telling you to use this sparingly, but you'll find yourself addicted to it once you test it out, especially when you're running behind and you're about to play a gig and you need to keep up with some last-minute music. Last on the toolbar is the Curated Spotlights, and this is where some of the top DJs in the world put together playlists that'll benefit your libraries. Some are based by categories and others are based around situational mixing. Out of the record pools I'm part of, Clubkillers has by far the most useful and updated curated spotlights out there. Be sure to check out some of the curated spotlights from some of the exclusive remixes on Clubkillers, as you'll find some really, really good edits, redrums, and bootlegs. Now, Clubkillers is one of the most well-rounded record pools I would recommend to both new and experienced DJs. The thing that makes them stand out is their extensive and exclusive editors that, quite frankly, are some of the best in the industry. From DJ DeVille, JD Live, Even Steve, Smash, and so many more, these edits that they create are guaranteed to make your sets much more unique and exciting. One of the things I hope they include in coming years would be a dedicated mobile app, which is sorely missing in comparison to some of its competitors. But other than that, it is an outstanding resource for DJs, and I'd highly recommend joining if you're serious about enhancing your edits and remixes. And when you're registering, be sure to add me as a reference, and I put my Clubkillers reference email in the description below. I really hope you guys found this video informative and useful, and as always, please consider subscribing to the channel for more DJ information, tips, and tricks. Until next time, keep learning, keep rocking, and I'll see you in the next video.